Now let us consider the like and the ILIKE operators as used in SQL. And we've already been able to perform direct comparison when we use our where clause on maybe against strings such as where first name is equal to John. But what if we want to match against a general pattern in a string? Let's take, for example, we want to check out the emails of our customers that ends in @gmail.com. And also, we may also want to find out the names that begin with an A. So this is when the like operator comes in, and it allows us to perform pattern matching against string data with the use of wildcard characters. And there are two key wild characters that are used when using the like operator in SQL. And one of them is a percentage, that's the percent sign, which matches any sequences of characters. And we also have the underscore, which matches any single character. Now, all names that begin with an A, we can use this like this syntax where this name is the column name. So we may be asked to filter out the name of a customer that starts with A, right? So this is a syntax for it. And also may be asked to find all names that end with an a small a. And this is a syntax for it, where name like %a. Basically, the difference between like and ILIKE is in its case sensitivity. For the like, it is case sensitive, and we use ILIKE when it is case insensitive. So now let's take for example that we have this weird name like underscore then the percent sign. So basically what it's telling us is that we want to query out this information maybe from our name column, where the first character can be anything followed by this HER and then followed by any other thing. So this is basically going to query out this data from us. Take for example, the underscore here is querying out a single character, and then the percent sign, as we said initially, that the underscore matches any single character and the percent sign matches any sequence of characters. So this is basically what we have here. The underscore matches this first character, the single one. Then the HER is what you provide in, is a custom character we need to provide here. Then the rest of them is what is going to be queried out. So basically, you can head over to this website, postgresqltutorials.com/postgresqltutorials, and they're about to check other documentations about the like, how to use the like. Now, let's get over to our PG admin, and let's use the customer table here from customer. Now, if you run this query, this is basically what you are going to be getting. We have the first name and the last name. Now, let's first of all say where first name like and our percentage sign. Let's say we want to query out the customers whose first name starts with A. So if we execute this query now, so basically we can see here all our customers that has first name that starts with A. Now you can include the count function here to basically tell us how many customers from this our customer table that has their first name that starts with A. If you run this query, you get 44. So you basically have 44 persons here, customers to say. Now, we can also say, notice that if we make this small letter, if we choose this to be small letter and then run this query, we are not going to get any result. That is basically because the like goes with is case sensitive, while the ILIKE is case insensitive. Now, if I run this query using the ILIKE, I'll possibly still get the same result, that 44 here. All right, 44 of them. Now, let's also check another pattern. Let's take, for example, we want to combine this query, and let's say we are basically want to get the customers whose name starts with J, all right, J, and whose last name, to say last name starts with S. So ensure you use the pattern matching as required. Now, when you run the query, okay, basically, let me remove this for now. Okay, and where this is this, and last name, okay, last name like, I forgot to use the like keyword here. So, and also last name like S. Now, if you filter this out, you'll be getting 5 records. Basically, we have our first name J and then the last name S. Right, now let's also check this out. Let's say we want to filter out where there is ER in our first name. If you run this query, you can check here, we have about 58 records that has ER, like the first name has ER, and then we can also put HR here. Irrespective of the position, we have HER, we have HER, Esther, Sherry, Teresa, Catherine. We have this first name that has HER. Then we can also, combine these queries and to filter out maybe where the last name maybe has or starts with M. All right, so where last name like, all right, let's say M, then every other thing follows. All right, let's make this M. So if you run this query from here, we basically see we have 2 here. So just run this query to get your result. Right, so we have 3 to say that has the first name that contains HER, right, and also the last name starts with M. Now, you can also include the not like to give you the opposite of what we have here. For example, if you want to get the opposite of this record, just include the not like, and then you run this query. Right, we can also use underscore here to search for a single pattern, single character pattern. For example, we want, if you run this query now, you notice that we only get where the first name has this pattern, right? This is an underscore including telling us about a character which should be filled here. For example, in our case, we have CTSS here. Then the rest we have HER. Then every other character can come in. So this is basically how we can use the like operator or the ILIKE operator in SQL. Now you can click on the link in this lesson to check out all other pattern matching we have in SQL. So thank you so much for joining me, and see you.